All right, shalom, shalom. First, I'd like to say, call Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honest elders, apostles, green millstone, tall shoes, citation for like Israel. This is the brother Tazbah, and today's lesson is really, the reason, we need to cast our cares upon the Most High, right? The reason why we got to pray to the Most High, right? Because for one, that's our ticket in, because Lord, He loves, the smell of prayer. He loves the odor of prayer. He loved prayer, right? You could, in Ecclesiastes, if I'm not wrong, it's 20:10 or 10:20. It says the bird of the air shall tell the matter, right? So the angels take it up to the Most High, right? And that's what's keeping us, going. So prayer is a big thing, But this is First Peter 5:7, casting all your cares upon Him, for He careth for you. And that's if you're going through a tough time, you go to the Most High. With anything that you're going through. Verse 8, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. See? And that's why we gotta be constantly in these scriptures. This is why we gotta be in the Bible. This is why we gotta be, studying. This is why we gotta be on our toes, man. This is why we gotta continue to preach this word, to push out this word. This is why we gotta continue to do these things, right? Because Satan is constantly seeking whom he may devour. See, he's trying to see how he can get you to fall out, for you to stop doing the word of the Most High. Rather it's by you out partying or going out, having, people in your face and shit, rather it's about drugs, rather it's about women, rather it's about, falling out because of women, rather it's about, anything, cars, rather it's about money, rather it's about, being poor if you're poor, what I'm saying? Rather it's about being, you being rich and feeling like you don't need the Lord, See, there's many, things, Satan would try to use at you. Right, rather it's hard to find a job, rather it's your job, it's things Satan will try to use, right? But we cannot fall into that depressive spirit, right? Because that's of the devil, right? Or financial situations, many things, man. Whatever you're going through, but this is why you cannot fall into that depressive spirit, man. Because at the end of the day, it slows you down from doing what you want to do. It stops you from doing your videos, from studying. It ruins that. It ruins those, what I'm saying? It gets in the way of that. So we have to always remember, that this is why we go to the Most High, and this is why you go sit down, you go read, you go study if you feel like that, bro, or you go do a video, Resist steadfast in the faith, right? Resist. And that's a part of resisting this devil, right? This is a part of resisting, because all of it is temptation, right? This is the part of resisting the temptation, right? So we always got to remember that, bro, because in the end of the day, it's to make us stronger, to refine us, right? Because in the end of the day, the Most High has us. So we always got to remember that the Most High, he's trying to make, this is how he make us perfect. Right? So we have to show the Lord that we can do it. Right? So he's going to make the world hate us. He's going to make you go through little shit. But, this is just, man, what we signed up. This is just what we got to do. Because at the end of the day, fuck this world. Fuck being back in this shit. But we're here to preach the downfall of this kingdom. We're here for the destruction of Esau. We're here. That's our goal, man. We're here to get the kingdom. Right? We ain't here to be amongst these people anyway. We ain't here for all that. But we're here for a specific mission. And our mission is to do the will of the Most High. Our mission is to cast this motherfucker out. Our mission is to stay strong in the faith in Yahawashi. That's our mission. Not to be amongst the world. Not to do worldly things. Not to even worry about worldly things. Right? You do what you do, but at the end of the day, you don't put it in front of the Most High. We're not sitting up here worrying about the money. We're not worrying about the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you go get it for a defense, because money's a defense. But we're not over here fucking up in the scriptures because of it. Because you cast your cares upon the Most High. See, we always got to remember who we are. You know, what's that? The Alpha Lion came. What did Mufasa told Simba? Remember who you are. You know, do not forget Yahawah Shem Shah. Do not forget the reason why we're here. You know, and the Lord, He will work things out as He does it. You know, is anything too hard for Yahawah Shem Shah? So there's nothing too hard for the Lord. There's nothing the Most High cannot do. So these are things we got to remember, bro. And this is resisting Satan, bro. Because our goal is to make it. Is to get the kingdom of heaven. Right? Whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. See, the same afflictions is accomplished in your brethren, right? The same afflictions, you know. See, we're going through, you know, things, you know. See, the elect is going through things, you know. But do you think that they're gonna falter? Do you think they're gonna fucking roll over? No, bro. No. We're gonna continue. They're gonna continue to preach on, to keep on pushing and preaching and growing in the spirit. They're not about to just fucking falter because they're going through a tough time. And then you gotta understand, bro, the faith of these great men, like the if you read it in Maccabees, you know, right? You gotta understand the faith of them. Also, Tobias. You gotta understand the faith, man, because you know where he went. You know, to have her name, but the woman he was supposed to, you know, have sex with, you know, Raguel, which was the woman's father, right? She, you know, she basically had demons on her, right? And every man that would try to go into her would get put to death. But he had the faith of the Most High, that, you know, that the Lord sent, you know, an angel with him. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Raphael, right? To, you know, protect him and show him, you know, what he needs to do to get the gall from the fish and stuff like that, you know, to cast out this demon. But, you know, but even though the Lord sent that angel there, but it took faith for Tobias to do it. You know, it took faith, because he's like, damn, everybody died, but what's different with me? Nah, it took faith. Daniel's in the lion's den, man. That took faith. Surrounded by damn lions. Multiple. That took faith, bro. You know, and then, you know, Satan was up in there tempting him. Oh, you're about to, you know, trying to put fear in him. But, you know, he's still strong and still fast in Yahawah Shem Shah. King David, bro. You know, so, hey, we got to do the same, bro. So this is making us perfect. It's making us better, right? But the Most High of all grace, who have called us unto his eternal glory by the Mashiach Yahawashi, after that ye have suffered a while, make you perfect, establish strength, settle you. See? And to him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. And we're going to get that with Yahawashi. We're going to get that with our Lord. We're going to get the kingdom of heaven forever. You know? We're going to get this, man. So we got to remember that, bro. So it's all to establish you and make you better. You know, it's to make you stronger. This is why we got to cast our cares upon the Most High. This is why you got to cast whatever you going through, or whatever you even want, whatever, you know, to the Lord, bro. That's why you pray to the Most High. You got to do it with faith. You know, don't do it with empty prayers, right? So we always got to remember that, man. So, you know, cast your cares upon Yahawah Shem Shah, man, because he cares for you, right? This is Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. See? And that's going to be the kingdom of heaven. You know? Because we're going to have something great, man. Something that man, this hell don't even compare to what we're going to have. You know, you're going to have your heart's desire. You're going to have everything you want. You're going to have everything you could even think of, plus more. Anything you think of, you're going to have, bro. You're going to have spiritual power. Everything you see on TV with men with powers and stuff, you know, like Goku, or, you know, stuff like that, you know, anime characters, or freaking comic characters, Marvel characters, DC characters. Anything you see, bro, you will have that plus more. You know, you will have everything that you desire, everything that you want, because you held fast. You held fast to the end. You didn't waver. You resist Satan when he came, right? You resist the devil when he came, right? Resist the devil, he shall flee from you, right? So you resist him every time. Every time he tried to come at you, trying to make you fall out the truth, bro, he couldn't. See, that, and the Lord will reward his men that does that. He will reward his elect. You know? So no matter what we go through, bro, we're going to be all good, bro. It's James chapter 1, verse 1. James, a servant of the Most High, and of the Lord Yahawashi and Mashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greetings. My brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptation, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. So there you go. So it's the trying of your faith. So count it joy when you go through temptation. It's bitter when you're going through it. But when you go through these scriptures, bro, when you sit there and you learn, when you sit there and then you see it, bro, and then when you're on a cherry, bro, do you honestly think you're going to sit there and be like, I went through this and that? No, bro. I'm going to be happy, bro. So count it joy when we going through these temptations. You know, because it means the Lord, he's still dealing with you. That means he has a purpose for you. That means he has a spot for you. Don't let the Lord down. Yahawashi say, I'm preparing a mansion for you. So do not let the Lord down. You know, because when he turns around, he's going to see his elect. When he come up from his stick, he's going to come see his elect. You know? But let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. See, it's all to make us perfect. See, it's all to make us perfect. It's all to make us perfect, bro. It's all to make us perfect. So, you know, being hated of this world, bro, it's a blessing. Being disliked by the devil is a blessing. All this is a blessing, bro. It's a blessing in disguise. Because when the end times hit, ain't no evil going to touch you. It's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High. So if you feel you lacking in wisdom, or you lacking in anything, ask Yahawashi. If you feel like if you lacking in faith, which everyone, even if you're not, you should still pray for faith because you never know, right? Even if you're lacking in faith, pray to the Most High. Anyways, just pray to the Lord. Go to the Lord. You know? Because at the end of the day, everything's controlled by Yahawashi. Proverbs 20:24, man's goings of the Lord. How can man understand and know his own way? In Jeremiah, if I'm not wrong, it's the 13th chapter. It says the Lord directed his path, or the 23rd chapter. You know? So, you know, the Lord directed his steps. So so is anything, like I said again, too hard for Yahawashi to do? It takes faith, man. This is why we gotta go to Yahawashi, bro. You know? But Shalakim. Verse 5. If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High. Let him ask of power that giveth to all men, liberally, and upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. See? So ask in faith, nothing wavering. You know, and that's just something that you gotta have, bro. You gotta have faith in the Most High that what you're going through, the Lord's gonna get you out of it. Because the Lord said he will. You know? So you gotta have faith that he's gonna get you out of it. You gotta have faith in these things. So you do what you can do for the time being. But at the end of the day, you don't waver. You know what I'm saying? You don't become weak. You know? You got the faith in the Lord. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with the wind and tossed. For let not that man think that he shall receive anything of the Lord. So don't waver. So if you're going to and fro, we got one leg in the scriptures, you got one leg with the Lord and one leg in the world, you won't get none. Don't think you're going to receive the kingdom, because you won't. Don't think you're going to receive faith, because you won't. Everything you pray for, you would never get it. You know? You ain't going to get the kingdom of heaven. You're not going to have a spot. Because you're wavering, bro. Because you're like, you know, you're trying to decide. You know, bro, when you go in this thing, you got to be all in. You got to go 100, man. You got to go 144, man. You got to be all in. You know, we got to be all in this thing, bro. So we got to continuously push. You got to continuously study. You got to continuously go to hours and Bibles every week. This is what we got to do, bro. This is the Lord's commandment, right? This is what the Lord commanded us to do. So we got to get out there and do it. right? So we don't got time to be bullshitting in a fucking depressing spirit. You don't got time to be, oh, what about tomorrow? What am I gonna do tomorrow? We ain't got time for that stupid bitch shit. What we got time for, is to worry about the now, the present of what you're doing, and are you doing right by the Most High? Ask yourself that. Are you pushing? Are you giving it your all? Are you giving it your all in this truth? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself if are you giving it your all in this truth? Are you trying your hardest? Get on your shit. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Because you're unstable, right? So, man, this is, we got to have faith in the Most High, man, that He's going to have us, because we can't be unstable in this thing. We cannot be wavering in this thing, right? We can't be doing none of that, because a double-minded man is a dangerous man because you don't know what you're going to do with him. You can't trust a man like that, Would you want to have a double-minded man around you? A person who was your brother one moment and the next moment he was your enemy. And the next moment you feel like he's going to be your brother. And the next moment you feel like he's going to be your enemy. Would you rather have a double-minded bitch around you? Next moment she love you. And next moment she fucking hate you. Next moment she love you, then she hate you. Then she love you, then she hate you, then hate you again. But maybe she'll love you tomorrow. But maybe she'll hate you then. No. You don't want that shit around you, bro. So we can't be like that. We can't do that in the scriptures. You can't do that in the scriptures, bro. So we got to remember that. Because you don't want that shit around you, bro. You cast that out because that's a demon. That's a demon. And if you're hesitating if you want to be in this thing or not, get the fuck on. Because this truth is very serious. It's not a plaything, bro. It's not a plaything. And every man, as though you have help in this thing, but at the end of the day, this thing is very independent. This thing is very individual because there's no man that can save you. You can only save yourself. So if you're not doing what you need to do for the Most High, that's on you. That's on you. Don't think you're going to get saved because you ain't doing what you need to do for the Lord. You ain't pushing like you should be pushing because the elect is going to be pushing. The elect is going to be pushing. The elect is going to be pushing. So if you want to be of that number, you got to do what you got to do. You got to push. Regardless on what comes your way, bro. You got to be like, whatever comes my way, I'll take it and throw it back at you. That's the spirit you got to be in. This is John 15 and 16. Yep, John 15 and 16. For ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you. See, the Most High chooses His elect. The Lord chooses His elect. The Lord chooses who's gonna be. And no one can make yourself of that number. So if people out there be like, oh well, can my uncle get saved? If he's not really, nah. The Lord gotta choose him. So because how will you know? Is he's gonna stick through this thing. So you gotta be chosen on the Most High. And only the house of Israel can be chosen. So anyone in that number, So we got to remember that, bro. 12, if I'm not wrong, it's 12,000 from each tribe. So we got to remember that. So, no one can be chosen, but if it's of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi. So this is where faith comes in. This is when faith comes in. When you gotta push, you have to push and hope and believe that you're gonna be able to do it. And ordain you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. And what's that? Bringing forth fruit, going out there and teaching. That's bringing forth fruit, going out and doing your videos, doing what you need to do, because this is the way we're going to get up out of here. We don't got time to be bullshitting because the Lord told us, bring forth fruit. So we got to bring forth, you got to preach His word. And maybe if there's a brother out there, watching, spirit hits him. Oh, next thing he preaching too. And it goes so on from so on. We didn't just learn this truth because of ourselves. No, bro. We learned it because we heard it. And the Spirit of the Most High came upon us to teach it. You know? From the apostles and elders on down. And that your fruit should remain. That whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, he may give it. You know? He may give it you. See, and that's also going into prayer. You know? You ask for the Most High, he's going to give it to you. And rather it might take long, rather it might not. And you got to remember, if the Lord don't give it to you and he gets it out your life, you know, what's the scripture? The Lord, my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither my ways your ways. It's because the Lord saw something that you couldn't see. See, the Lord knows our insides, you know. He knows who you are inside. He knows who you are inwardly, you know. And that's in Samuel, and you know, in the book of Samuel, right? These things I command you, that ye love one another. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. And that's a blessing. And that becomes a blessing. Because the world hates you as it hated in Yahawashi first. So that's a blessing. If the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. And this is why we cast our cares upon the Lord. You know, because it can get rough out here. You know, so if you hated by the world, bro, that's a blessing. That's not a curse. Because that means, bro, that means, bro, you still got your spot. You know, the Lord's still dealing with you. If ye were of the world would love his own. See? If ye were of the world would love his own. If ye were of the world would love its own. See, the world would love you, you know, if you was of the world. Everything would be going your way. You know, you would barely have really no problems, bro. Everything be going your way. You be big time, big known. You be known everywhere. Celebrity, doing your shit big time. You know what I'm saying? You know, you be of Satan. You will be with Satan. You will have, this will be your kingdom of heaven. You know? So it's a blessing, bro, that the world hates you. It's a blessing. So don't look at it as a curse. That means the Lord's dealing with you. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. And that's a beautiful thing, bro. Being chosen by Yahawashi. And this is why we gotta stick to it and have faith and pray to the Lord that the Lord chose us. Not just called us, but chose us. Not just called us, but chose us. Because many are called. So you know what I'm saying? Many are called, but few are chosen. Let me go ahead and pull that real quick. Well, actually, we're going to keep reading on this. Well, no, I'm going to pull that real quick. We're going to come back to this. All right? Let me see. It should be 23rd chapter. Scribes, Pharisees, Moses. No, 23rd chapter. It's 14th verse. No, 12 maybe. Neither be you called master. But he is greater among you, shall be a servant. Shalaka, bear with me. It's 22nd chapter now. Yep, here. This is Matthew chapter 22, verse 14. For many are called, but few are chosen. See? Many are called, but few are chosen. So our goal is to not only be called, but to be chosen. Right? It's but to be chosen in this thing. Right? It's to be chosen by the Lord, by Yahawah, by Yahawah. You know, and through his son Yahawashi. You know? It's to be chosen. Because that means the Lord died for you, because he died for his elect. You know? Remember the word that I said unto you. So don't hate it, bro, when the world hates you. Look at it and be like, hey, shit, call on Yahawashi. And motherfucker tell, hey, man, you a devil, bro. Let them know, bro, you a devil. You know, because at the end of the day, gotta be the good guys and the bad guys. You know what I'm saying? Every movie got that. Every movie got the good and the evil. Every movie got their Goku and Frieza. Every movie got their Batman and Joker. So you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how it gotta be. You know, you just gotta hope that you on the right side. And that right side is with the Lord, that righteous side. You know? Remember the word that I said unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord. The servant is not greater than his Lord. You know, so how can anyone here be greater than the Most High? So how can you say that the Lord can't get you out of something? See? How can you say some foolish shit like that? How can you feel some stupid shit like that? So we gotta remember, bro. We gotta remember, man. So anything you go through, bro, you go to the Most High. Because any day there's no one greater than the Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. So if they persecuted Yahawashi, they want to persecute you. You know, if they kept everything Yahawashi said, and what they thought was bad, they're gonna reverse your shit and make your shit look bad too. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me. See, it's because they don't know the Lord. See, his word, this world don't know Yahawashi. You know, so when they pray go to nothing. They don't got no prayer. If I had not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin. But now they have no cloak for their sins. Right? And that's, you know, us preaching this word. You know, and Yahawashi came and unclothed all them motherfuckers. Right? And also now his men is doing it. Right? He that hateth me hateth my Father also. See? And those that hate Yahawashi hates Yahawah. So there you go, bro. You know? So there I'm keeping going. If I had not done among them the works which none other men did, they had not had sin. But now have they both seen and hated both me and my Father. But this cometh to pass, that the word might be fulfilled that is written in their law. They hated me without a cause. See, and they hated Yahawashi without a cause. Right? So they're going to hate you without a cause as well. You know, you ever walking around a motherfucker, you just feel tension between you and this motherfucker, bro. That's because y'all spirits, man. You know, they hate you without a cause. That's why we got to go to the Lord. That's why you got to pray to the Most High that he keeps you protected. And if you got to go to war with a motherfucker, that the Lord put the spirit of war upon you. That the Lord put the spirit on you to fuck that motherfucker up. All this you got to have faith, bro. All this you got to have it in faith. You got to be faithful that the Lord's going to do this for you, bro. So you don't go in with fear. You conquer that shit. Because at the end of the day, you got Yahawashi. You got to fear nothing in this world, bro. Only the Lord. But when the comforters come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceedeth from the Father, he shall testify of me. And ye also shall bear witness, because ye have been with me from the beginning. So there you go, man. We want to be that man, you know, that's been with the Lord from the beginning. Right? This is Proverbs like 18:3. When the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt, and with ignominy, reproach. You know, so shame. You know, when go into that word, man. Right? Shame, disgrace, dishonor, ignominy. Right? So, so when the wicked comes, that's what he tries to bring. He tries to dishonor you. He tries to talk shit about you. You know, you got niggas trying to talk shit about you. You know, we always on the highways and byways, trying to laugh at you and scoff at you and shit. You know, when the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt with ignominy, reproach. So, they come with the wicked shit. And this is why we go to the Lord, to keep us upright, to keep us right, to keep us in the spirit, right? That way we don't go off and become one of them. This is why, bro, man, fuck this world, man. Go ahead and get the Psalms 31 real quick, man. We'll close out with that. This is Psalms chapter 31, verse 1. In thee, O Lord, do I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in thy righteousness. And this is a faith, man, we got to have. Put your trust in Yahawashi. And, have trust that the Lord is going to deliver you, through the bullshit we're going through. And this is, really King David praying to the Lord. So as King David, so this is the example of casting your cares upon the Most High. Right? Bow down thine ear to me. Deliver me speedily. Be thou my strong rock for an house of defense to save me. Right? And that's the Lord's our house of defense. You know, the Lord's our house of defense, man. You can't get past that. You know, you ever heard that saying of immovable object? Well, that's the Lord times billions. So you can't get past the Most High times infinity. You know? So, and this goes into being in our scriptures. You know, instilling these scriptures in our head. That way when Satan comes to tempt, there's nothing he can be able to tempt. He can't tempt you, bro. He can't make you fall. Because you made the Lord your tower and your defense. So these niggas out here can't make you fall from the Lord. You know, motherfucker may maybe take your life, but they can't take your spirit. They can't take your love for the Most High. That's one thing ain't nobody can take but the Lord. You know? For thou art my rock and my fortress. Therefore, for thy name's sake, lead me and guide me. Pull me out of the net that they have led. Prevailing for me. For thou art my strength, and to thine hand I commit my spirit. Thou hast redeemed me, O Lord, the power of truth. I have hated them that regard lying vanity, but I trust in Yahawah. You know, gotta trust in the Most High. I will be glad and rejoice in thy mercy, for thou hast considered my trouble. Thou hast known my soul in adversary. And adversities, you know, and that's the Lord showing his mercy, seeing what we're going through, bro, and delivering you out of it, keeping you able to pray to him. That's the Lord showing his mercy, saving us from this bullshit, keeping us breathing, man, keeping us going, keeping us able to continue to preach his word. And has not shut me up into the hand of the enemy. Thou hast set my feet in a large room. Right? And I have not given us unto Satan. Right? Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am in trouble. Mine eye is consumed with grief. Yeah, my soul and my belly. You know, this King David, he was going through it, bro. You know, he was going through a lot of shit. You know, his sons was wicked. You know, sure he regretted, you know, killing Uriah, if I'm not wrong, Uriah the Hittite. You know, killing the man that was with Bathsheba, you know, taking another man's wife and shit. I'm sure you regretted that, you know, going off against the Most High, you know, having wicked ass sons that took his concubines and fucked them on top of a mountain in front of his face. You know, he was going through a lot of shit, you know, having his children die and shit, having to grieve for his son when he was alive. Cause for what he did, you know, feeling that, you know, his son gotta go through hell because for what he did. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am in trouble. My eye is consumed with grief, yea, my soul and my belly. For my life is spent with grief, and my years with sighing. My strength faileth because of my iniquity, and my bones are consumed. You know, we all be feeling like that, man. Get them times like that. Get them times like that, bro. I was a reproach among all my enemies, but especially among my neighbors. See, especially among my brothers. So, you know, humiliation. You know, a laughing stock. You know, hated. You know, betrayed. You know, I was a reproach among my enemies, but especially among my neighbors, right? So those are supposed to be your brothers. They hated you, man. So they'd go off and, look at him amongst the world. You know? And a fear to my acquaintance, they that did see me without fled from me. I am forgotten as a dead man. Out of mind, I am like a broken vessel. You know, so when you up, you know, when you, just like in this world, bro, when you got billions of dollars, everybody wants to be around you. But the moment you need help, the moment you don't got none, ain't nobody want to fucking be there for you. But then when you up, everybody would have come to you, ask, be all buddy and shit. But the moment you need some fucking help, ain't nobody be there. That's how King David felt.
You know, for I have heard the slander of many. Fear was on every side. While they took counsel together against me, they devised to take away my life. But I trusted in thee, O Lord. I said, doubt all my power. My times are in thy hand. Deliver me from the hand of my enemies and from them that persecute me. And that's how we have to be. This is a spirit we got to be in. You know, though they all talk about how they want to kill you, though everybody in the whole world's against you, you know, you got to go to the Lord. And I'm going to keep my trust in you and that you will deliver me. Make thy face to shine upon thy servant. Save me from for thy mercy's sake. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord, for I have called upon thee. Let the wicked be ashamed, and let them be silent in the grave. And that's what the Lord's coming to do. He's going to put these motherfuckers down. The wicked light's going to be put out. All them motherfuckers. Everyone who had an issue, everyone who had a fucking problem with you, they all going to get fucking destroyed. And you going to be all good because you held fast. Because you held strong. Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous. Lock you on that word. You know? Or, oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee, which thou hast wrought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men. I'm going to reread that. Oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee, which thou hast wrought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men. You know, see, the Lord, you know, he sees his people and he smiles, his elect. He sees his elect and it makes him happy. He smiles. You know, he sees the good. He sees that you're trying. He knows that whereas, let me make sure this ain't fuck up because of that. All right, come on. He knows that, you know, he knows how you is your inside. He knows that you're genuine. He knows that you're trying. He knows that we're as grass, you know, that we're feeble. You know, he knows that. That's why he's going to reward us and get us about this shit. Thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride of men. Thou shalt keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongues. You know, so we're going to be protected. We're not going to. Satan is not. The wicked is not going to be able to touch us. Not going to be able to fuck with us. Blessed be the Lord, for he hath showed me his marvelous kindness in a strong city. For I said in my haste, I am cut off from before thine eyes. Nevertheless, thou see, I have said in my haste, I am cut off from before thine eyes. You know, out of haste. He said, you know, out of, you know, going through his grievance, you know, out of going through his bullshit. You know, because, you know, felt like that. You know, sometimes we all, you know, probably feel like that. You know. Sometimes you might feel like that. But you always got to remember, nevertheless, thou heardest the voice of my supplication when I cried unto thee. You know, and that's the Lord comforting you. You know, he hears our prayer. And we got to always remember that he's going to hear our prayer. That King David was casting all his cares upon Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi. You know? So we got to remember that, you know, nah, bro. We got to push that off you, man. Be like, nah, you know what? I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to pray to the Most High again. Be stubborn in this thing, bro. And righteous, and not falling out. You know, learn and study. I'm talking about not falling out and being in order. I'm talking about it not falling out. You know? Oh, love the Lord, all ye his saints. Oh, love Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, all ye his saints. For the Lord Yahawah preserveth the faithful, and is plentiful rewardeth the proud doer. So love him, you know, be of good courage, and he shall strengthen your heart, all ye that hope in the Lord. So he's going to strengthen us, man. So love the Most High by showing him how, and by preaching his word, by doing what the Lord told us to do, and by keeping the faith, you know. Be of good courage, and ye shall strengthen your heart, all ye that hope in the Lord, in Yahawah. So hope in Yahawah, hope in Yahawah, hope while in His Son Yahawashi. Hope in the Lord. Put hope in the Most High. Be courageous. So don't be in that depressive spirit. Don't be in that fucking lukewarm spirit. Nah, man, get up and get out. Hey, man, call Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi. Always go to the Most High, man, because at the end of the day, He got you, man. He got His man. The Lord is not in there. Who can make the Lord fail? The Lord's not one to lie. Pull this quick precept real quick, man. We'll close out on that. This is Hebrew, chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. So, there you go. It's very self-explanatory, man. So, gotta have faith in this thing, man. He's gonna reward you, man, for diligently seeking Him. So, go to the Most High, man. When you act constantly, man, just go to the Most High. And keep on preaching, man. Keep pushing. And I hope that was edifying with that. Like I say, call Lord Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Karkadash. The bonds I was possible to know some fellowship, citations of elect Israel. This is Brother Thomas, about Shalom and above before.